Hey,
Hey.
guys,
Hey.
I was gonna tell you that subscribe, comment down below, Caitlin Holland.
That's me. K-A-I-T-L-Y-N.
Yeah, guys,
You know
comment down at
whenever we
Uncle Asher Holland and comment down Mommy, Gigi, and Linux.
Should get a picture like that.
All right.
My house is in absolute shambles, which I'm gonna show you in a second. I don't know if this is straight or not. We're at the new place. I'm about to show you. It is in absolute shambles though. We actually moved last weekend. I work at a college, and so some of the guys that go to that college actually helped us move, which was such a godsend. There was like 7 men and then Asher as well. Because I'm 8 months pregnant, and so I helped, but like moving a couch, moving a mattress, let's be honest, I wasn't gonna be much help. So they helped us a lot. We are so thankful for them. And we also moved into like this apartment, and it has stairs. We're upstairs, so it would have just taken us forever. And moving always takes longer. I always forget this, and then I'm doing it, and I'm like, moving always takes so much longer than what you think it's gonna take. I feel like it's like we had most of our stuff packed and they helped us move, and then we're like, we have just a few more things. They didn't need to help us. We really just needed help moving the big stuff. We had to take 4 more trips back and forth over the span of several days, just because like we're working and stuff. And we still have more to do there. We actually didn't have to be out until the end of this month. We moved the 20th of January, just because Asher's out of town right now, and he's been going out of town, so like we needed to do it then. But it's just taken forever, and then you have to clean the place. And it wasn't like dirty, but then like you're looking at all the little things like, oh, I just gotta wipe down this window and this window seal. And there's always just so much, right? Like there's always just more than what you anticipate, or it just takes longer. Maybe that's just me. But anyways, I'm gonna be glad when that is in the past. I'm very excited to be in our new place. I really do like it. I'll kind of show y'all a little bit. I mean, it is an absolute wreck. There is not really much to show y'all, but I am gonna start unpacking and show you a little bit of moving vlog action, if you will. But I also wanted to show you some new skincare that I got. So before, I am so out of breath. I'm so sorry. I mean, there's nothing to be sorry about, but it's just, I'm sorry that you have to hear me like panting as I talk. But I went to TJ Maxx today. That's what I was going to say. I went to TJ Maxx. I got a gift card for Christmas, and all of my, not all of it, but like most of my skincare, I feel like this always happens. Most of my skincare is like running out. I feel like all my skincare runs out at once, and then all my makeup runs out at once. And then I have to like, instead of just like, oh, 1 product ran out, I'm like, oh crap, 5 products are like gone. You know what I mean? So right now I have like eye makeup remover and like a little bit of moisturizer, but like my cleanser's gone. Like just everything is just happening at once, where I'm like, but thankfully I had a gift card that I got for Christmas. So I was like, I'll use that to go get some more skincare, since I'm basically out of everything. So I went to TJ Maxx. I'm gonna show you what I got. I was going back and forth, like, should I just go stock up on like The Ordinary because it's really affordable, and because we all know skincare, most of it's not affordable. It's like a lot. And when you have to buy more than 1 product, it adds up really a lot, like really fast. So because I need more than 1 product and I kind of need like a whole new skincare line, I'm like, should I just go stock up and get all like The Ordinary, which is like really affordable stuff, or something like that? Or should I go to TJ Maxx and kind of see what they have? So I went to TJ Maxx first, and I'm glad that I did. I haven't tried any of this. Well, I have. I'll show you. Tried a few things. I got this Bioscent Squalene, I don't know if I said that right, elderberry jelly cleanser. So I got this. I don't know if it's focusing. I think it is. So I got this cleanser because I'm like very much basically out of my cleanser, and we can't not have cleanser. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good size. So this is what it looks like. And what I did actually was there was like a lot of different options and different things. Obviously every TJ Maxx is probably gonna be different. But I got products that I was like pretty interested in, and then I went and sat down somewhere and I Googled all of them and looked up like ratings and reviews. Because of some of these brands that I've heard of, but I didn't like know, you know, why is it at TJ Maxx? Like, is it good? So all of these brands I ended up going with because they had really good reviews and like a lot of reviews, and I read some of them. So this is a facial cleanser and makeup remover. Yeah, I'm excited to try this. This had a lot of good reviews. I also got another cleanser. I don't know what came over me where I'm like, I need 2 cleansers. But I'm sure Asher will use it because that's kind of what ends up happening. And I really want to take this off. He kind of just adopts whatever skincare that I have. And starts using it himself, which married life, you know what I mean? I saw this and I'm like been double cleansing recently, but I usually just do it with like the same cleanser, you know what I mean? But I saw this and I'm like, was going back and forth, which cleanser of these should I get? They were both like $8 or like $9, you know what I mean? And I saw this one. It's the Innisfree Super Volcanic Pore Micellar Cleansing Foam 2 times. So it's like specifically, I think, you know, it goes after your pores and getting your pores clean, and it seems like a pretty, I mean, it's pore clearing solution, so it kind of seems like maybe a little bit of a different angle. So I'm like, okay, 2 different angles. Do I need 2 cleansers? Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Or maybe worst case scenario, I like one better and I can give this to Asher or someone else. So I got 2 cleansers. That was just like a wild turn of events. Didn't plan for that. But next I got this Cora Organics vitamin C serum. So I was listening to the Skinny Confidential the other day, surprise, surprise, and Dr. Dennis Gross was on there. Love him, love the Skinny Confidential. And he was talking about how like the best thing that you could do for your skin, if you're gonna do 2 things only, is vitamin C, using vitamin C. And also, so if you don't know who Dr. Dennis Gross is, he's like, I think he's like he's an esthetician, or he like is a legit skin doctor. He has a practice in New York. And he has like really, not that this matters, but he has like really high-end clients. So like he's been in it for years, and then he also has his own skincare line, which I love his stuff and I would be buying it. But it is a little pricey for us right now. So anyways, I really respect him and I do really love his products. His products are very effective. So I was listening to it, and he was like, use vitamin C and then LED lights. So I got an LED light mask for Christmas, thanks to Asher, who just texted me. But so I got that, and so now I'm like, okay, I want to implement vitamin C. I would love to buy his, but it's very pricey. Anyways, I've also always wanted to try Cora Organics. So I got this, and this is their vitamin C. I looked this up to look up reviews. It's usually like $70, which is like wild. This brand, it's created by Miranda Kerr. I did not know that. I don't even know who she is, but I've heard of her. I've wanted to try their stuff because I've heard really good things about this brand. I haven't tried anything of theirs yet, but I saw it and I was like, oh, I wanted to try this brand. Obviously, I love I love that it's organic, and it's vitamin C. So I looked it up and I got this for like, this was the most expensive thing, but I got it for $20, and it is usually like 70 or something. So I was like, I could really thank myself for this later. We'll see. Anyway, so I got that, and I got this Ole, I don't even want to try to say it. Ole Henriksen. I don't even know. I can't. It's such a popular brand, and I've heard people say it, but I can't remember. But this is a Fat Glow Facial, PHAT. It instantly exfoliates and illuminates with PHAs and Nordic birch sap. It's a small little guy, but it was only like $5.99. And I looked it up, and again, lots of good reviews, and apparently like a little goes a long way. So I thought, you know, I'll just try it and have a gift card to like, what do you do, you know? So I'm gonna try this. I also am just trying to like stock up on face masks. I got a lot for Christmas, which I'm thankful, and I haven't used them because I'm gonna stock up. So when I'm on maternity leave, and I mean, this is all hypothetical. This is like a good idea. We'll see if it actually happens. But as I'm just feeding my baby, put a mask on, you know what I mean? Multitask, just right here. So that's the plan. And then I walked over to Ulta. Naturally, it was next door. So I went over to Ulta, and I did get The Ordinary, a few things from The Ordinary, niacinamide. This was like $6. I mean, y'all know The Ordinary, it's like so affordable. And then hyaluronic acid, which I have heard that there are certain things you shouldn't use when you're pregnant, skincare wise. So I'm gonna look this up before I actually use it, just to make sure. And worst case scenario, I use it in 6 weeks after I have my baby. So, oh, and then also I got this how do you say it? Why do I always psych myself out? I want to say Morph, but I think it's whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I've heard that this is really good. I got the sample size, but I'm almost out of setting spray for my makeup, which I used to not use, but then I started using some, and it really, like, actually I noticed a difference using it. And it was this brand, but it was like the illuminating one, and I only got it because it was like on mega sale. So I was like, oh, I'll try it. Loved it. And then I've heard people talk about this and how this is phenomenal. I think the other one that I got is no longer available, which is why it was on mega sale. So I'm excited to try this one because the other one's almost out, and I will report back on all of these things. And I also will show you, I got these at TJ Maxx. We just moved, so I'm about to go ham with trying to organize. I'm just gonna nest. I've wanted to do it for so long. And my baby shower is next weekend. And then I have another one that's like virtual the weekend after. So I'm hoping that we get some things for the nursery, because all I wanna do is just I want to nest. I want to get the house ready. I want everything to be very organized and perfect. And then I want to just make her nursery amazing. But also, while we're here and we're just chit-chatting, I'm just talking your ear off. That reminds me, I just want to say, I'll just say what I've been struggling with and what I'm working on. I feel like this year, a few weeks ago, I kind of had this moment where I was like, I feel like this year is going to be a year of me just having deep satisfaction and contentment with what I have. So specifically, like, I follow Jesus, I love Jesus, and I feel like this year is going to be a year of finding like just such deep satisfaction in him and him alone, as well as my family. Now I say that, not that I don't have satisfaction in them already, but I say that because I feel like, especially in this season, sometimes it's challenging. Like, we moved from California in September, moved to that house. We didn't really buy much for it because we knew that that was a temporary rental. And so I didn't want to buy things that like only made sense for that house. You know, we didn't know where we were going to be. And so I didn't want to buy things, but also like the transition in itself, like, was hard financially. And like, we're both adjusting to getting new jobs, etc. So we just haven't had the ability to get much, which has been challenging for me because I'm such like, I want to make my house a home. I love aesthetics. I know really well. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. Like, I have a very, like we all do, I have a taste and I have a specific thing. And so I want to buy things and make my house feel like a home and something that I love coming home to, and, furniture and decor that I love and all of the things. And I want to do that so badly with like the nursery, and I just want to buy all of the organizational things. So the list goes on, right? And then of course we're having a baby, and then it's like, so easy to get on Instagram or whatever and see what everyone else has, you know, and kind of feel like, oh, I want that, or how are they there and I'm still here? You know, it's easy to compare, it's easy to want things. So sometimes I just have to take a step back. And all that to say, I just want to say you're not alone if you also aren't able to buy all of the things that you want all of the time, or if you feel disappointed at times because you want to make your house, you know, you want to buy decor, or you want to, you know, buy clothes because you're really into fashion, or whatever, fill in the blank, all of those things relatable. And skincare and this and that. I'm like, why do all my hobbies cost so much money? Someone help me. But you're not alone, and it really is easy to like get online and just see what everyone else has. Of course, like the highlight reels and all that, we know that, but like everyone's just in a different season of life. And for me, I just have to remind myself, this is just a season. I'm still young. We're still working towards goals, like financially, and we're not always going to be here. Like, I want to be able to continue to cultivate in my heart, like gratitude and thankfulness, even with a little, which is obviously relative. But even with what I have now, I want to be grateful and thankful. I know for me, like the Lord's always going to provide everything that we need. And I want to be able to cultivate that. So when the more does come, when we're no longer in this season, I can still have that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever want to get to a place where as more comes that I just forget the importance of being grateful, that like, for me, it's just like the Lord's grace that we even have that what we have, you know what I mean? And so anyways, that got deep, but I just want to say, regardless of where you're at, you're not alone if you feel that in any sense. It's just something I've been thinking about because, yeah, we almost bought a house too. That's a different story. I won't go into all that right now because I've been talking for a long time now, and this is like a moving vlog, so y'all probably like, girl, are you okay? What's happening? But we almost bought a house, and I started thinking about all this stuff because we, you know, went back and forth between should we do this and we were knocking on a bunch of doors. So this place that we got actually came last minute. It happened so effortlessly, and it's best case scenario for us right now. But we were like this close to buying a house, and had all the paperwork ready to go, blah, blah, blah. And then we basically like just decided not to and pulled out, which now in hindsight, I'm like, that was definitely the best decision. But there's this part of me that's like, I really just wanted to be able to have a house when our first baby comes, you know? There's just something about having your own space and having that privacy. And it was 3-bedroom. It felt like it was going to be great. But we kind of were like, in 5 years from now, we're going to thank ourselves. This is definitely a better move to continue to progress. And anyways, it got me thinking, like, sometimes it can be challenging, like not getting things that you really want or that you have your heart set on or whatever. So yes, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm going to start showing you where we're at. It looks like a tornado came through. So just prepare yourself. Don't judge me. We are gonna keep going after this. We moved in just last weekend, and then I've had something every single night this week. And then Asher obviously like went out of town, so that's just where we're at this weekend. I'm gonna spend a lot of time getting the house ready and also working on YouTube. Yay! Okay, bye. Okay, so here we are again. Like I said, don't judge me. This is all like Christmas stuff that we need to take to storage, and so is all of this. So we got a storage thing. Well, not all of it, but a good bit of that. That trash just needs to be taken out, so SOS. But this is all storage stuff. So, and then that's our new bed frame. Y'all should have seen me try to get that into the door. It is so freaking heavy. Like I said, Asher's out of town. And it took me a minute, and it wasn't pretty, but I got it right there. This is, like, it's literally scraping the wall because that is just as much as I can move it. So, come up the stairs. Hello. These are boxes I need to unpack. These are books I need to unpack. The living room, there's just nothing going on except for a disaster of a thing. But this is kind of the living room. I love the open concept of everything. Kitchen, obviously. I want to, now that we're here, I'll tell you what my plans are. I want to get a lamp. I want to get a plant. That is, the high chair is obviously not going to stay there because why would she eat there? And she's also not going to sit in it for a long time. So that's just sitting there randomly for right now. But I want to get a plant like either on this side or that side, and then like a lamp. We'll mess with it and then mount the TV or leave the TV right there and get like a shelf. So yeah, anyways, we'll see, but big open windows. I love that. And yeah, just boxes for days. Still unpacking a lot. I'm not going to give you like a full on house tour because there's nothing to see, but I will show you. This is going to be our daughter's room. Clearly there's nothing in it yet. Well, this is all her stuff. But, and those, whatever they're called. What are they? Why can't I think of words? Bins, whatever. Those, all of her stuff, some of her stuff is in there. So, yeah, this is going to be her room. And now I am just going to start unpacking some stuff. So I figured that y'all could hang out with me while I unpack. Okay, so here's our pantry. These bins clearly, you know, just over time they get out of hand. So I'm gonna reorganize those. We don't have like a ton of stuff in here. Our Ninja doesn't fit anywhere else. The cabinets are too small. So I need to reorganize this, but then also I'm probably gonna put all of our essential oils in here. So it's kind of what we had in our last house. Again, there's like a ton of other cabinet space. So I think I'm going to, let's see. Maybe they'll be good like right here. I mean, there's kind of like this awkward, like, but you can still reach it, you know? So I might do it right there. Or maybe I should put my lunchbox over there and then have the essential oils. I don't know what to do. Okay, it was a much more simple solution than I thought. I just scooted everything over. I don't know what is going on in my brain. But yeah, we're just gonna roll with this right now. And I guess have the essential oils right there. Yeah, I feel like that's just going to be the most practical, even though it kind of bothers me that it's clear next to wood, but I'm just being obnoxious now. So anyways, now we're going to add all the essential oils. How satisfying is this? We have these exact number of white lids that we need and black lids that we need. That's just a different brand back there. But anyways, here we are. Here's our oils. This has been the most practical for us. Okay, let me just mess up everything that I just did. To kind of have them on the tray, and then we know generally where they are and like what we need at the time. So got that sorted. Okay, so another thing that I want to do is I got a little container to put like this stuff and these little bags in here. And then eventually I want to get containers to put all of these like bags and make them a little bit more organized up here, but we're just doing one thing at a time. So I'm thinking, I love buying bulk, but I hate getting these little bags. Anyway, I can just put this and then this one right here, and then we use like the salt. I have to scoot these over. All right, that was a fail. As you can see right there, maybe I'll try to put that in the middle. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but we're gonna try it. All right, that worked. I actually am okay with this, like having that in the middle, and then these are like Lazy Susans with all of our spices. And then yeah, we'll have to get to that in a little, yeah, we'll just have to get to that next time. But yeah, that works, sweet.